Hi, everyone. My name is Fiona Price, and today is Monday, June 24th, 2024. So let's dive into Project 1. I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm doing. And here is the time, by the way, the timestamp. So problem 19 asks us to calculate the first 49 sequence values if r equals 3.2 and x sub 0 equals 0.2. And we're plugging that into the original function we had a few problems ago, which was just f of x equals rx times 1 minus x. So here the r is 3.2 and the x sub 0 is 0.2. To find the next value, we're going to now plug 0.2 in for x, and the resulting value will be our x sub 1. So to do that, let's do equals 3.2 times our 0.2, which is our x, times 1 minus our x. And we've got 0.512. Now we're just going to drag this all the way down to get to 49 values. Okay. And in this column, I've reduced it to 3 decimal points. Maybe we can add another to see really what's going on. But does it converge? No, it's not going to one specific number. Is it periodic? Well, let's look. It looks like we're seeing the same values over and over. So yes, it is periodic. And how many are we seeing? Well, we're seeing 0.5130 and 0.7995 over and over. So it's alternating between these two cycles, which means it is a 2 cycle, and those are our repeating values. Now let's check in GeoGebra. 3.2 times x, and then all of that times 1 minus x with 0.2 as our initial value. So let's hit iterate. And this is good. It looks like our values are matching up with theirs. We're just going to go all the way to 49. Okay, so again, we got the same thing they did. It's switching between 0.7995 and 0.513. Now let's check in Math Insight. So again, we'll put in our formula, which was 3.2x times 1 minus x, and our x is going to be, x sub 0 is going to be 0.2. Now let's iterate. And we can see with this line here, that it's alternating between two values. So this is, now we're at 49. And these values, we can see, I don't know if we can zoom in, but these are our resulting values. As you can see, it's a 2 cycle. So now let's do problem 20. Here, again, our x sub 0 is 0.2, but this time our r is 3.5. But otherwise, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 3.5 times our x sub 0 times 1 minus our x sub 0. And now we're just going to drag this. Okay. So is it converging? No, it's not headed towards one number, but I am seeing repeated numbers. So it is cycling. We're seeing this. So we've got a 0.5, a 0.875, 0.383, 0.8269, and then we hit this one again. So it's a 4 cycle, and these are our resulting values. Now let's plot this. So all we're doing is changing to 3.5 because we have a new r. We're going to reset, and let's iterate. And you can see in this cobweb here that it is bouncing between 4. And we're going to keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So just like them, we've got the 0.5009, 0.875, 0.3828, 0.8269, and then it's going again. Now let's check it here. We're going to change our R. We're going to change our X sub 0. We're going to reset. And we're going to keep going. So you can see that it's really going between 4 different values here. It's a little hard to tell, but if we zoom in, you can see that it's not 2 values. It looked a little like 2 values for a second, but really it's 4 different values. And then our last problem, now we're plugging 4 in for R, but again, our 0.2 is our X sub 0 value. And we're going to do the same thing, equals 4 times X sub 0 times 1 minus X sub 0 to find our X sub 1. We're going to drag this. Well, we don't need that many, but okay, so what is this doing? Well, it's not converging, right? It's not headed towards any one number. And it doesn't really look like it's even periodic. We're not seeing repeats or anything like that. But let's check here. 4x. Okay, so we're still going. So as we can see here, it's not a cycle. It's bouncing between lots of different points, and we're not repeating. And yeah, so there's no cycle there. And now let's check here. We're going to keep going to 49. It's bouncing all over the place, so yeah, so it is not a cycle, it's not converging, and that is our solution. I'm gonna stop sharing, and yeah, thank you so much.